whole thing. So, anyway. Oh, man. I can really taste the tobacco in that. This is going to get me so buzzed.
That's perfect.
I just hope I don't get sick.
I hope you do. That would be great content.
Fuck you.
You know, blunts are like a special occasion. I think this is a special occasion.
Jake, I'm already buzzed.
Yeah.
I've taken 2 hits off of this thing, and I'm already getting like a tobacco buzz. It is wild.
Well, it's just not staying stuck together, but it is doing the job.
You want to know the funny?
Dude, these blunts are fucking me up. Do they put nicotine in it?
I mean, nicotine is an essential part of tobacco.
Oh, God, I'm probably going to be sick after. I am literally right now starting to break out in like a sweat.
That's hilarious.
And I'm like 45 seconds ago, I thought I might have to abruptly get up and throw up. Yes, I can feel the sweat dripping down my head right now.
You
more
can
until
see
I was like,
the sweat on your forehead.
Can you see it?
Yeah, you can see it.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Oh
dude.
Man, you look like a glazed hand.
So I'm gonna
look at him. He's sweating.
I'm
And the more we
fucking
talk about it,
Oh my God.
oh
this is
man,
so ridiculous.
you're such a bitch, dude. I love it.
Jake.
This is so good.
Those backwoods fucked me up, dude. All right, so that backwoods basically just did the same thing to me. I'm through it right now. I made it, Jake.
You made it.
I mean, I'm still sweating a little bit, but no, we could do that. We need to end. I mean, we need to end, dude.
Yeah, because you already did.
Dude, I am getting bubble guts right now. I either got to take a poop, or I got to take a poopy, or I got to throw up. But regardless, that backwoods affected me in a way.
'Cause I'm TNT.
Quality content.
Hey,
Hand that to me after.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put it back
It's already
over.
recording.
I know it is.
Oh, okay.
Well, you wouldn't do the clip thing if it wasn't recording. What do I look like? I'm fucking stupid here. Plus, also, I can see that it's recording.
Thacher needs therapy. Episode 4. Released.
Jake rolled me this backwoods. Usually I have a couple of joints that I have rolled for myself, but Jake came in with some flavored backwoods, and I was like, yo, you could roll me a backwoods for this. I'm going to critique your blunt rolling skills. For first initial take, the end piece feels a little tight.
Yeah, I gave you the shitty one.
You knew which one you rolled better, and you kept the good one.
Yeah, I
left
mean,
me the shitty. Oh,
no,
God.
I just gave you the one that like was longer. It was gonna burn longer and had.
We did say that this will probably last me through the whole.
And if it doesn't, I'll roll you another one.
You'll roll me another one, dude. I might have to actually chief it to get it going.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna let you smoke yours. I'm gonna wait a little bit and then I'll light mine. I don't know.
You
if
want to smoke us out?
Yeah, I mean, it's respectfully.
I don't give a shit, dude. It's part of the whole thing. So, anyway. Oh, man. I can really taste the tobacco in that. This is going to get me so buzzed.
That's perfect.
I just hope I don't get sick.
I hope you do. That would be great content.
Fuck you. Well, I'm not going to get sick on camera, dude. I wouldn't throw up on camera. Although, I guess if I need to throw up, I should do it on camera. Have you seen that video of the Australian dudes in the car, and they're eating like sardines, or they open like a can of sardines that's been sitting in the car all day, and they're sitting inside a car that was burnt out, like literally on fire. So the whole inside of this car is just burnt out. But there's 4 of them. There's 2 guys in the front seat and 2 in the back. And I mean, as far as like content goes, it's a smart idea. I mean, kudos on these guys and respect, because it's like edited. It's spliced together, and the video is at least a fucking minute or 2 long. And so who knows how long these poor guys were in this car. But as soon as they open the can, one of them pukes. So by the end of the video, all 4 of them are basically throwing up on themselves and each other, essentially trying. And the rule is they have to open and finish this can of sardines or anchovies or whatever the fuck it is. There's some nasty ass slimy fucking fish. And drink all the juice in the can. I recommend anybody go watch this video. I die laughing every single time. It's hilarious. You know, now that we have our internet capabilities, we won't do it now, but that would have been a great opportunity.
Yeah.
To find that video and play it, and then we could have watched it. I'm pointing at the monitor that's not up there. I think I did the same thing last week. But I got the TV. You guys, if you watched last week, you know. I got the TV on a yard sale. I cannot keep this thing lit unless I smoke, like keep smoking it every 2 seconds.
Then light it every 2 seconds. We'll do like a thing where it shows every time you lit the blunt, and it'll just be like 800.
You splice it together.
Yeah,
It'll be like 37 times that I had to light the blunt.
Yeah, that'll be the
And
whole
right
episode.
when that moment right there that I just said will be the start of the clip, 37 times, and then we'll see. We'll do like a count. We'll do like a ticker for each one of how many times I lit it.
This episode's just gonna sound like the beginning of a Lil Wayne song.
Oh yeah, the lighter flicking
it's
right
just
before
like-
you start smoking. I just don't want to have dead air, but I really got to chief this thing to get it going.
Do you see that you brought up the sardines thing? They're bringing Fear Factor back.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know who's going to host it?
I'm pretty sure it's Eric Andre.
That makes sense.
I'm pretty sure. This is the third host. They had Joe Rogan, and then I'm pretty sure they had Ludacris host it for a little bit.
Yeah, dude. Eric Andre is the perfect guy for that. Are you kidding me? That dude's a fucking
Pretty
lunatic.
sure.
Jake, I'm already buzzed.
Yeah.
I've taken 2 hits off of this thing, and I'm already getting like a
that.
tobacco buzz. It is wild.
I love that.
So, week 4. What did you do this week?
I did a
What was
couple.
exciting? Jake? Oh, I know what was exciting. You told me. Is this your first time managing?
No, I used to manage the restaurant for a while.
And then why'd you stop?
Because I quit. I was going to move to Chicago. And then I was just like, it was during my real bad drug phase where I was doing a lot of drugs. And I was just like, I'm going to move to Chicago. I'm just going to pick my life back up here. And then like that fell through. And I like took 6 months off from working. And I was like, I should probably go get a job. And I tried to work at a different restaurant. And they were like, nah, you're not it. And I was like, all right, I guess I'll just go back
You
to my
tried to
old
manage
job.
at another restaurant? Because you had managerial experience?
had
Or what at the other restaurant, what did you try to do?
I tried serving because like that's where the money's at. Like the best money is made by servers, and then
In order, if you were to go in order at a restaurant, because I just worked there, it's chef, first of all. He makes the most money. Then valets, dude. For like the time, I think valets make the best money.
where the fuck do you think I work?
Then servers. I'm saying if you have valets, if you work at a place with valets would be above servers.
My restaurant barely has a fucking dishwasher, dude.
Dude, do you know I bar backed last summer?
I used to bartend and
Do you know
serve.
I was a 41-year-old barback? But I just kind of was doing it for fun. Like I own my own business, and so they couldn't tell me shit, dude. Like they tried to treat me like the bottom of the totem pole, and I was just not having it, dude. I almost walked out one day. It was hilarious, because somebody had one of the servers had left their vape pen at the server station, and the manager Roger found it, and everyone else who knew about it just assumed it was mine, because everyone knows I just roll in stinking like weed, dude. I would almost
the loudest.
I'd go out of my way to roll in, just so you know. It's like, dude, just look, that's how I am. Just you take it or leave it. Obviously, it's a bar too. You know what I mean? Who gives? What are we trying to have? Appeal to the customers? The bartenders are all crazy and they're manic and they're assholes, and anyone who's paying attention can see the lunacy that's going on in that place. So a vape pen, that's gonna make or break the fucking the restaurant. And I think this also is why. This probably is a big reason why. I didn't know that the owner's wife is the real head of the show. You know what I mean? But she was never there, so I didn't understand the pecking order shit. So one day, I can't remember her name. Let's just call her Lisa. Everyone's like, Lisa's here. Lisa. It's this thing. And also, I used to go and I just grab a snacks to keep me going. I would go into the kitchen by the server station. I would grab a couple rolls, throw some butter on them, eat them real quick, few sips of Coke and get back to work. So it's like the beginning of the shift, and I grab a couple rolls.
Sipping
and
Coke.
Lisa is in the back of there and sees me. I can see her looking at me like, who the fuck is this guy? Because I didn't have a company shirt on. And then afterwards, she spotted me, and I didn't, like, I just was coming out of the area, like the liquor cabinet area, down the steps to the upstairs bar, and I just stopped on the landing to hit my pen real quick. And then all of a sudden, I look over and there's Lisa looking at me. I'm like, fuck, dude, I am not doing, like, I'm fucking killing it today, like shit. And sure enough, like 2 minutes later, Roger comes up and he goes, hey, do me a favor, if you're gonna hit your pen, like, don't do it in front of Lisa. And I was like, bro, I didn't even, as soon as I started, I realized, and da-da-da-da-da. So anyway, back to the pen at the station. So they find this pen at the service station. They're like, Roger's pissed. I'm like, okay, whatever. And so I'm just doing my rounds. I'm going back to get glasses or something. And he's having like a meeting with the servers, like reaming them out about leaving their pen at the service station. And then he just sees me and he holds the pen up and he goes, you missing something? Like he caught me in the act or some shit. He goes, you missing something? And he holds the thing up. And I go, no. Mine's right here, and I pull mine out of my pocket. You know what I mean? Like, no, dude, like, nice try. And then he gets all mad, and he's like, you're not supposed to have that here, man. Go put that in your car, and then come back. Or, go put that in your car. And I was like, all right, dude, no problem. And I go to, like, finish getting the glasses, because people need glasses. And he pulls some, did you hear what I just said? I said, go put that in your car right now. And I was like, okay, dude. And I fucking started, I was so fucking, I started getting all worked up. I started getting that fucking, what's his name from Half Baked? Fuck you, you're cool, fuck you, I'm out. Like, that was my mentality. So I got to my car, and I was literally like, leaving. I'm like, okay, I'm fucking done. And I texted Kristen, who had got me the job, which is a dead giveaway of where I was working at, if anybody fucking knows. And I was just like, hey, because she saw me, she saw that the whole thing happen, and I was like, I'm going straight to my car, and then I'm going straight home. And she texts me back, she goes, no, please, I need you, Roger's an asshole, just don't go. And it was great. But that, dude, man, bartenders and servers are so fucking manic, Jake. I don't got to tell you. These motherfuckers, when it's slow, they're bitching because it's slow.
Yeah.
And when it's busy,
the worst.
They fucking hate everybody that's in the place because they're overwhelmed and it's busy. And it's like, you can't have your fucking cake and eat it too.
That's why
you want to be busy and make money? Then fucking be busy. People are assholes, dude. Smile and move on. Like, how are you going to let this person's shitty attitude ruin your fucking day? People fucking suck. But guess what? And shout out Storm, if you're watching, and I know you are. He used to say this all the time at construction, working construction. It's like, you got to put on, nobody wants to do hangers because it's bitch work. Like, nobody wants to fucking clean up this because it's bitch work. And Storm would always just be like, work is work, dude. Like, it's work. I'm on the clock. I'm getting paid $25 an hour right now, whether I'm hanging hangers or whether I'm fucking sweeping up the job site. Like, why do you need to have the pristine title and not do any fucking bitch work during the day to, like, be happy, dude? Like, work is work, and work fucking sucks, dude. Most people don't like their job. So just shut the fuck up and deal with it. And then these motherfuckers, and then it all rolls downhill. They get all pissy and blah, and they're like, I need shit from you, da da da, you're fucking up my money. It's just like, shut the fuck up, dude. This is only twice, I think, or maybe 3 on the ticker. But you got me going, dude. You really struck a nerve. But anyway, I kind of interrupted, which is a thing I do.
Yeah, you did.
Big time, dude. That is...
Welcome to the club, dude.
That's my thing, dude. This is the whole point. That Thacher needs therapy. When I'm
done producing this podcast, I'm also going to need therapy.
Respect. All right, so they were like not having it. Why? Because you just couldn't. You weren't up to their standards of server. Like you just didn't give a fuck
Dude.
enough, or like why didn't you cut it at that first job?
Dude, I showed up there for a week. It was the week of the Super Bowl, and like this place is like a very busy.
You were just watching football all week?
No, I was working.
Yeah.
But like it was tough. It was a hard job, and I was also like, as I said, doing drugs, so it made sense that they didn't want me working.
Yeah,
there.
you weren't cut out for it. And then you were.
Let me tell you,
you were using, and they knew.
No, they didn't know.
What drugs were? If you don't mind me asking.
They didn't know, but like I just didn't cut it. So I showed up. I worked for like a week, and then I was working the night of the Super Bowl, and I was killing it. And I knew I was killing it because I just knew.
And that's when they fired you?
They didn't even fire me. They
Fucking
released the
cocksuckers.
schedule for the next week. They were like, "You want a drink? Like, here, have a drink." I was like, "All right, cool. I'll have the drink." And then they released the schedule.
So you're sitting there having a drink, waiting
They
for them to
released the schedule, and I'm not on it. And I was like, "That's weird." So like, I crashed out. Like, a bunch of stupid shit happened. And then I went there.
Oh, you immediately just started talking shit. You weren't
not
like,
even.
maybe they'll put me on the schedule the week after.
I just like left, and then like I was never put on another schedule, and I was like, that's really fucking weird. Like, you'd think that you would tell an employee that they were fired.
They tried to treat you like Milton from
They were
Office
just like,
Space.
yeah, it didn't work.
They're like, yeah, we just. You see, the thing is like. There was a glitch in the payroll system where Jake just kept receiving checks, but we fixed the glitch. And they're like, oh, so you said no? We just fixed the glitch.
I just remember crashing out, and I ended up being in the hospital for a few days because of it. And like,
what was your crash out? How'd you crash out?
oh, I just was like, I was not in a good headspace, and I was like, oh fuck.
You mean
this.
just mentally crashing?
Oh,
out.
yeah,
You didn't
yeah.
have like an outburst or an episode or anything like that with people. You just.
It was bad enough that somebody called and had me put into the hospital, and I'll never own a gun again because of it. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So like, I was in the hospital for a few days. I was in Falmouth Hospital, and then this place was in Falmouth. So like, when I got out of the hospital, my mom picked me up, and we went, and I got a check, and I was like, well, I might be like in the hospital, but I have like a $300 check.
Yeah, but I'm
so, like,
still collect. It's like passive income.
I got out.
Dude. You're
I got
like,
out,
I'm
and
in the
I was just
hospital.
like, "Oh man, I got $300. Like, what am I gonna do?" And
Gamble?
I
Did you gamble with it?
No,
You started over. You started fresh. And
I remember during that phase of that 6 months of not having the jobs, the sports books in Massachusetts opened. So I was like, and like the first night that it came out, like, you bet $10, and like we'll give you $250 to start. And I remember I put the $250 on like a 2-leg parlay to win like 700, and it hit. And I was like, I don't need a fucking
wait.
job.
How much did you put on the
It was a $250
two-way parlay?
two-way parlay.
To
It was
win
like,
700.
yeah, it was like
That's standard.
It was
Yeah.
like Celtics money line, and it was like it was another money. I think it was like it was Atlanta to beat Houston by like 13.5, and Celtics covered their money line no problem, and Houston was the late game. And I remember Houston was up like 12 at the beginning of the fourth quarter, and like Atlanta needed to win by 12.5, and they came back and they won by 13. And I was
the
like,
fuck up.
it was insane. I remember I was just like,
Those adrenaline rushes are
Unemployed.
so fun, though.
unemployed, sitting in my room like praying.
That's
like,
what it's all about, man.
and that's I hit that.
Because if you lose, you're fucked.
I just remember like when the sports books opened, I hit on everything because they were offering like bet $10 to like all they need to do is score 1 point in the basketball game. They were just handing out money to get you hooked. And
I've had some really good parlays recently with football that like miss by one. So here's what happens.
I don't even want to talk
I'll have a
about it.
5-leg parlay that hits 4 or 5. So then I do a 4-leg parlay that hits 3 or 4. So I'm like, fuck it, 3-leg parlays. I'll do some money lines, and I'll do a 1 touchdown scorer maybe, and it'll be like easy money. And still, dude, then it's like I hit 2 out of 3. So the most recent one, I did good early where I hit a good parlay, and the $300 that I had is eventually dwindled down to nothing. I'll probably put some more back in. But the one that hit recently that was fun, I had like Kyler Murray for an interception and Josh Allen for 25 rushing yards, and then there was like the Bills, whatever the money line was. So it was like 3 legs, and nothing's hitting. But you know where you have the cash out, where it's a little more than your bet. So you're like, well, fuck, I could just take profit here. But then the quarters start ticking, and then it's less than what you pay. You're like, fuck it, I'm gonna ride it out. I literally won this parlay in the 11th hour. Arizona's last drive, Kyler Murray throws an interception to turn it over to the Bills. Josh Allen has like 24 rushing yards. I'm like, this motherfucker can't get a goddamn yard and a half. And on the Bills' last play of the game, Josh Allen did like a scramble and got 2 yards, and then they kicked a field goal to either win it or seal the game. And I was like, holy shit, like literally on Arizona's last play, and I'm watching the Bills, and I'm like, this guy can't get fucking 2 yards. And then on his last play of the game, he got the 2 yards, and I hit that parlay, and I was like, let's go. It's fucking 11 at night. You got nobody to text or fucking
I do it anyways.
I'll just text it to my friends anyway.
Yeah,
you text it to somebody. You got to share it with somebody.
The other night, I had Peyton Pritchard to score 15 points, hit. Peyton Pritchard 3 made threes, hit. Boston Celtics to win by 8.5, and that hit. And then the last leg was Jaylen Brown to score 20-plus points, and he scored 19. They were up so much that he just didn't play the fourth quarter. He had 19 points. It was awful. I could give gambling advice all day.
So when you make that joke that you have a gambling problem, do you really feel like you have a gambling problem where like you're always down? Or do you just gamble a lot and you have your ebbs and your flows, and it's part of your life and you like doing it?
I would like to think, in the grand scheme of things, that I am up, because I've had casino trips where
do you
I've
keep
won.
Well, I don't keep track because fuck
I don't.
that. Who wants to, right?
I can check my
so down.
We could do Sportsbook right now. We could look.
I would have like retirement money between the casino and strippers.
Oh,
like I'd probably I could easily. 20 grand is probably a low estimate of what I've spent in the last 30 years of my life.
I like to think don't have a gambling problem, because when I go to the casino, I only bring like $400 or $500, something that I'm willing to lose. You know what I mean? And then I play slow.
That's smart. That's what you're willing to lose.
I've probably done that. I've gone to the casino in the past like 3 years, probably like.
But if what you're willing to lose
times.
is losing every time, that's like at some point you got to fucking take a break.
I've left the casino even multiple times. I've left the casino up a little bit a couple times. Probably half the times I've left with absolutely nothing. I'd say I'd have lost like probably $3,000 that way. But I've
just
went to the casino.
Can I interrupt real quick? Because
you're good.
I said the last. I said between strippers and the casino, and then I said the last 30 years. So if anybody that's doing math at home anybody that was doing math at home would be like, wait, you've been going to the strip club since you were fucking 12 years old? So no, whatever. The last 20 something years. The point is, it's a lot of fucking money, Jake. And for me, there was a point where I was like into poker, and I would go and I'd have like $500 would be my limit, but I'd start with 100, and I would take that 100 and I would turn it into 1,000, and then I would leave with nothing. Where it's like I couldn't just like 1,000 wasn't good enough, because I was like, oh, I got the table on lock now, and then you start getting a little loose with your betting, and then you're like down to 7. You're like, all right, well, fuck, I'll get back to that. And then you're down to the 5, and you're like, okay, well, I'm only up a couple, and I've been here for so. And dude, the shit that you fucking say to yourself in your head that'll keep you there losing money is just fucking crazy, dude. So for me, like, yeah, walking away up is not a strong suit for me. And so when
I bought a car and a Puffco after going to a casino trip. I bought a car.
I mean, dude,
a car that had like a good car, like not great, but like a good car. And
you bought a fucking car that's a form of transportation,
with
dude.
80,
some people don't even have
it.
a car.
Car with 80,000 miles on it.
I don't like that you rolled this for me, and now I have to keep licking the spot that you licked. But
I don't have herpes on my mouth,
dude. Can Can I share a text with you?
Yeah.
This is funny. Let me. It's gonna be so hard to find this. It's so far down. All right, I'll just tell you. I don't have to. I don't have to find
Search it.
No, I know what it is. I'll share it. We'll do like a screenshot of it or something like this. But so the last time I was in New York, I went there for Kill Tony. I signed up for Kill Tony, and afterwards, I went up to this rooftop bar, which ironically enough was the same rooftop bar I was at with Sam Buck the year before at the Kill Tony after party. I realized, I was like, holy shit, this is the same fucking bar. But anyway, I'm a single guy, and I'm like, I'm in New York. Let's fucking try to hook up and whatever. Well, I ended up hooking up with this girl. I didn't get laid, but we fooled around. And she texted me after she left. And she goes, I'm not going to, get AIDS or anything, am I? And I go, oh, shit. I'm going to butcher this quote. I have to find the text, dude. But I basically said, no, silly. Herpes is what you would like. All right, I'm butchering this.
Yeah, you
can we just cut this out? Can I just beep? Can we just cut this out and then I'll find the text and share it with you?
Yeah.
But dude, this backwoods.
Did I fuck it up?
No. Well, it's just not staying stuck together, but it is doing the job.
You want to know the funny thing?
Let me tell you that. Can you roll me another one?
Yeah, probably.
How long do they take you to roll?
Not long.
Not long? What time? How long are we in?
27 minutes, so 25. You want to know the funny thing?
I'll be fine. Whatever, just in case. Start rolling me another one, just in case. You already have it?
Mine isn't perfect. It hasn't unrolled. It hasn't had any problems.
Well, it's funny because you told me you gave me the shitty one at the beginning, and I thought you were joking, and I think you were, but ironically enough, you did give me the shitty one. Irony.
It was really the one that I put
coincidence
less
are two
weed
different
into.
things. People get them mistaken.
It was a longer,
But I think I used that in the correct context. Sorry, go. What were you saying?
It was just longer, and it had a little bit less weed in it.
Okay. But you didn't know that this one was going to be all unsticky and
No.
non-sticky. And
They
yours was
both had the stem right down the middle the way you want it, where it's not on the top or the bottom, where it's going to unroll.
I don't know, dude. I'm not I'm not in the club, bro. People always roll backwoods for me. I just never
dated
perfected it. Well, no, I just
chick?
don't smoke them. Like I told you earlier, I just think it's a waste of weed. So it's, blunts are like a special occasion. I think this is a special occasion.
The blunt on the car on the way here was talking to me like the Green Goblin mask. It was like, come on, today it's not the night you're going to get a DUI. You can smoke me now.
You don't smoke in your car?
I smoke in my car, but
Just
not
blunts?
when I'm driving.
Oh, I smoke when I'm driving.
Yeah, but that's an OUI, and I don't admit to doing illegal things.
I smoke when I'm driving. And it's funny, because I've smoked my whole life when I'm driving, my whole life. It's just, it's like my baseline. So to say I'm driving under the influence would be crazy. My whole life, weed or not, am a little bit of a distracted driver, so I try to dial that in. Try to fix that a little bit.
Model citizen.
Yeah, right, dude. But I just smoked, dude. It's what it is, so I'm not gonna hide it. But then I was realizing, when I'm on lunch break, smoking, taking a break, anybody who's not a smoker looks over and sees that. Essentially, it would be like seeing a construction worker cracking a beer on their lunch break. It's essentially, in most people's eyes, the same thing. But those people don't know, man. It's not the same thing. So, fuck them. Fuck them if they can't take a joke, right, Jake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all for the comedy.
So, anyway, what's new? I think we just did that. Oh, we didn't even finish.
You were watching what earlier?
We didn't finish your story. Hold on.
What story?
Yeah, we only got as far as the server part, but now you're back So you're back at Red Robin.
Yeah.
And did you immediately go into the kitchen?
Yeah, fuck yeah. I was just it's way easier for me to just cook. I liked working early So I'd go in and do the prep shit early, go in at 8,
Okay.
do that, cut the onions and stuff.
Cotton onions, baby.
And, like, it's been a good thing for me. And then they were like, yo, like, everybody's quitting. You want to manage? And I'm like, oh. Yeah, only if I can do it in the mornings. Because, like, I changed my schedule for comedy to work from 8 to 4 every day.
Yep.
And then afterwards I can go home.
Well, except for
change, go
Tuesdays
out.
and Fridays.
Oh, yeah, except for Tuesdays and Fridays.
So not every day.
Yeah, but, like, you know.
It's like the other day. I say the other day, and I'll be referring to sometimes a month ago. And people are like, "This? What do you mean? That's not the other day." And I'm like, "It's not today, right? It's another day. It's an other day that isn't today. So technically, it's the other day. So eat me. If you don't like that I say the other day, and I'm referring to 2 months ago, it's what I do." But I don't know why. I don't know why it's confusing to people. I don't want if it wasn't today, I don't know why you need to know specifically that it was 2 weeks ago. I can just say the other day. I feel like it's easier. How do you feel about that, Jake?
The other day, I don't know. Like, time is such a weird perception for me. Time just flies, especially when you're having fun. Like,
Is that because you have no vulva? Fucks up your perception of time.
Yeah.
How does that, like, did you have a completely different voice before they took that out? How does that affect your...
4.
Huh?
I was 4.
So you still could talk? No, you weren't
Yeah,
talking. When did you start talking?
I don't know. I've never asked. I was like, yo, when they cut that shit out, did
Like real, like, Mommy, can I have some milk? And then they cut it out and
they're
you're
like,
like, I'm Jay.
I was like,
Welcome
yeah, I'm British.
Welcome to TNT.
I was British before, and now when they cut it out, I speak American.
It's like those people who have sudden foreign accent syndrome, like the British. Have you seen that? The British lady that just starts. She's like, I don't know. I just wake up and I started talking like this. I don't know. I feel in my head like I talk the same, but for some reason I sound like this. I'm butchering that accent. That was like half Brazilian, half Japanese. The lady is like an English white woman that is talking like she's doing a racist Japanese accent. But it's like, you know, like acquired savant syndrome, where a dude dives into the shallow end of the pool, hits his head, and then next thing you know, he can just play fucking
Mozart
on the piano. It's like that, but for racist accents.
Was Mozart the deaf one?
Beethoven was the deaf one, I think.
How could you be a deaf musician?
That is crazy, because the vibrations. That's one of those things that...
Dudes use an echolocation to...
That's the one
make
thing
the
about
music.
Backwoods. You can't... The end of them are so hard to smoke.
Dude, just smoke the rest of mine.
I was just going to ask you about that. How about I just smoke the rest of yours? You don't have to throw it to me. You can walk. Jake, you can come into frame. It's okay, dude. You don't have to be scared. Everybody knows what you look like. You just don't kick the fucking camera. That was cool. That was very I don't know the fucking word. This is why I'm obsessed with the dictionary, but I never fucking read it or use it. That's where weed has dumped my brain. It's killed my vocabulary. I think I'm still just as creative.
Everything's just wicked cool.
Everything's just wicked cool now. Yeah. I say like a lot.
Like, wicked cool.
I do. What? Some of my favorite podcasts I watch, and they all say like. Everybody just says like. But I have such OCD that I still think about my third grade teacher that would stop us every time we used like in a sentence. She's like, was it like the thing? It's like, shut up, lady. That's just how fucking people talk now. I'm sorry. Get over it.
What are you having for dinner?
Grammar is so awful, too, nowadays. So what if I say like every so often? You just ask what I'm having for dinner?
Yeah, what's for dinner, dude?
That is kind of an important question. I've been eating like such dog shit lately, and I keep telling myself, because, you know, with jiu-jitsu, eating well translates to conditioning. I mean, I say that like a fucking, like it's some new discovery.
You should say it
but
in a
it's
Japanese
so
accent like
but
that lady.
not just staying hydrated. Like being hydrated helps your conditioning great. I just even chugging a bunch of water and then making, like, by the time I go there, I've peed 4 times and I'm peeing clear. Like that works good too. But being someone who was relatively out of shape and then getting into shape and eating well, like once you get to that point, you really notice how what you input to your body affects you. You don't, like, when you always feel like shit and are always kind of, you just adapt to that. It's like when my grandmother was in her post fucking 75 years old, just riddled with fucking skin cancer. I'm sure, like, she's in pain every day. It's like when you back pain, you just get used to it. It's just your baseline. It's your everyday. So you're just used to kind of feeling shitty, so you don't even think about it. But then you feel good. You really start to notice what you input into your body and how it feels and shit like that. So I really notice how food affects my body, but I'm just such a lazy fucking piece of shit. I just hate making meals.
You wanna play a fun, quick game?
We're gonna, but let me finish this thought.
No, it's about.
But anyway, so in a perfect world, I would fucking make a chicken salad and or chicken over rice. But I just keep, whenever I'm done with work, I'm all gassed. I make fucking Cheez-It. Dude, I eat like a 12-year-old. Cheez-Its and fucking Newman's Own pink lemonade, dude. That's what I had for dinner last night. And I was like, I'm just going to have this for a snack. And then while I'm eating this for a snack, you know, while I'm waiting for the rice to cook in the rice cooker, and then I never put the rice in the rice cooker, never thawed out the chicken. Last time I went to fucking, this would have been perfect for a wrap-up rant, but I'm just going to do it now. Stop and Shop really has been pissing me off lately. They didn't even have fucking lettuce, dude. They had this weird, like, fancy Italian lettuce, and then their fucking romaine lettuce was just the leafiest of leafy shit, dude. I need some crunchy lettuce. No fucking iceberg. I'm like, you're just not selling iceberg lettuce anymore? You know, I was going to substitute iceberg this week for some crunchy lettuce because their romaine was fucking trash. So that's another thing. I still have to go get lettuce so that I can make my chicken salad. But if I was into my routine, like in my ideal routine, it would be either chicken over rice or chicken salad for dinner every night. That's what ideally I would eat. But Jake, I don't know what's for dinner. I'm probably going to fucking have a bowl of fucking Honey Nut Cheerios. And then I think I only had a couple, so there's probably 2 big bowls of Honey Nut Cheerios in there. And then that'll be good. I'll go to bed. I'll fucking wake up a little sweaty, mouth breathing because I ate cereal before I went to bed, but fuck it, dude. I'm so addicted to sugar and carbs. So that's what I usually end up eating for dinner. I have a good breakfast though. Always start off generally with eggs and bacon and a good breakfast. If I'm slacking and I'm behind and I want to get to work on time, I'll get Dunkin' Donuts. And these motherfuckers don't have my chocolate cruller anymore. That's a whole thing for another time. Horse of a different color. So I'm going to cut myself off there because you had either a game or a question. You're like, right. You want to play a game?
Yeah, real quick.
Did you hear my voice crack like a fucking, like I was going through puberty? You want to play a game?
All right. Last night I decided to DoorDash a triple dipper from Chili's to my house.
Can I interrupt for 2 seconds? Because I'm going to anyway. How often do you DoorDash?
Never.
Really? So this is like a rare thing.
Yeah, I got.
Are you like?
I was just high, and
are you fundamentally opposed to DoorDash like I am?
No.
Where like you're not going to pay $12 for a $10 meal. Like you're not going to pay a $8 delivery to get $12 worth of food.
Kind of, but
like I'm not that fucking lazy, dude.
I don't have heat.
McDonald's is right there.
I don't have heat in my car right now, and I really wanted it, so it was like I'm not going out. It's fucking cold.
It was more like
it was more like a necessity.
Comfort issue.
Yeah, I was just like I just got paid. Like fuck it. Like,
it was a luxury
treat. So
You're treating it as a
I got
luxury as opposed to
myself
just-
a triple dipper from Chili's, and I got it delivered to my house, and I tipped the guy very well. How much do you think I spent?
Triple dipper. You spent at least
You
80 bucks.
No, we're down.
Okay, the meal was probably like 20. So if you're tipping them 20%,
I also have
you
a
probably
sub-
tip them at least 30%. I'm gonna say you spent 40 bucks.
It was $45.
That was a good guess.
I tipped him $10 in the app to make sure that he picked it up on time and brought it to my house.
That's
you
cool.
you tip really well. It was $20 ish.
And you tipped them 100% basically.
Not sort of. Yeah. I mean, like, then there's the fees.
Good on you.
20 for the item, a bunch of fees. I tipped him $10, and when he got there, I had like 5 loose ones.
You know why you tipped him well, Jake?
Because I'm a good man. I think he
Well,
threw away trash.
That's a part of it. I mean, yes, dude. If you like,
All right.
most shitty people don't tip well.
His name was in the app was Nico, Niko, all caps. He had 4,009 deliveries and 5 stars. You want to guess what kind of person he was?
You're baiting me into some shit, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Was he Asian?
I'm pretty sure he was like Russian or Greek. And the craziest part
Is that like a thing though? Are they the best like deliver? Because
no, I have no idea.
you know what
But
it is I'm thinking of like Manhattan, dude. All the fucking guys on the delivery drivers on the bikes. Well, that's just.
What,
the
but I'm
Chinese
just
food
thinking.
places, I guess. But
I'm just thinking about how like, when I saw it, I was like, this guy is going to be incredible. He's going to be the best DoorDash driver ever. Like he has 4,009 deliveries, and he has 5 stars.
I'm gonna.
I live on a long driveway,
Yep.
so I go to the end of the driveway to pick the food up. This motherfucker crushed down my like private road, crushed down it, and he's going.
They usually
super
drop
fast.
it off at the end of the road.
No, I told him I'm gonna be at the end of the driveway. Meet me there.
Yep.
So I'm standing
And he
there
came
with the
down-
flashlight on my phone, like waving him down.
Is your is the private road separate from the driveway?
It's a cul-de-sac, so he's
Okay.
cruising down the cul-de-sac, and I live on the end of it. And he
Yep.
goes to the other end, parks there, and I'm like, "Yo, dude, I'm over here." And then I'm like, "Whatever, like, you're gonna drive fast. I'm not gonna report you, obviously." And then
you tip him 100% and then report him, and he gets
Yeah.
pulled over. You call the cops, and
Yeah.
he gets pulled over.
No, not even. But like and then I'm walking down my
You put a
driveway.
neighborhood watch out with your homeowners association.
I'm walking down my driveway, and I just hear him throwing away trash in my trash bin at the end of the driveway. I hear him throwing away a bunch of cans and shit, bottles or some
This
shit. I'm
after
like,
a fucking big tip like
yeah,
that and everything.
Russian Nico decided to take.
Nico,
I didn't.
if you're watching,
I didn't
and we know
report
you
you.
are, not cool, bro.
I didn't report you because I
And
know.
and Jake didn't even report you.
I know
but you know
that's your
what?
livelihood.
You're not getting the fucking tip like that next time.
Yeah, next time I
Dude,
see Nico,
these blunts
I'm
are
moving.
fucking me up.
You're high.
I have such a tobacco buzz right now. It's ridiculous. There's nicotine in these too?
What do you mean?
In Backwoods?
Yeah, I mean it's a fucking tobacco leaf.
Do they put nicotine in it?
I mean, nicotine is an essential part of tobacco.
Oh god, I'm probably gonna be sick after this, dude.
I can't wait to hold your hair.
I'm gonna be sick. But I just wanted to say, because I had a thought. I feel like all shitty people don't tip well, but there's some. No, wait, never mind. I fucked that up. Do you think there's some shitty people that tip well just to trick their friends and other people into thinking they're a good person?
Yeah, I used to do that. And be like, yeah, I would go on a date with a girl and be like, yeah, I tip 100%. And then I'd like leave a big tip.
I tip well. I was gonna say, you know why you
I'm
tip
the best
well?
tipper I know.
And you were like, because I'm a good man, and that's part of it. But also, it's because you work as a server. Like you work in
I work as a cook, but you have to
the
understand
restaurant.
that.
Yeah, but you were a server at one point. You understand the business. And you understand how shitty people tip and how
Think about this.
it is.
Think about this. It's like if you get a good server and they serve you really well, you're going to give them a good tip. If you get a shitty server, my train of thought's more like this person probably doesn't get a lot of good tips, so I might as well tip them well because like they're not a good server. You know what I mean?
I get it. I tip well. I just started tipping well at some point. I used to always tip like 20%, but I started tipping
38.
more than that. So what I do, I like to round up. I like even numbers too. So I'll basically do like close to what 30% would be, and then round up to the closest dollar.
You know who's not tipping
So it's
well?
like $26. I'll be like that's $2.50. I'll be like $2.50, $5, $7.50, whatever that plus $7, $8 or whatever. I'll close to $8 and round up, dude. I was joking about getting sick. Because the window's open, I have a t-shirt on. I'm a little bitch. I was starting to get cold. I am literally right now starting to break out in like a sweat.
That's hilarious.
And I'm like 45 seconds ago, I thought I might have to abruptly get up and throw up. It's the nicotine. It's not the tobacco. It's the fucking nicotine, dude, that fucks me up. Because I used to smoke cigarettes when I was 18, stopped for a little bit, and then smoked a little more until I was like...
You can see the sweat on your forehead.
Can you see it?
Yeah, you can see it.
Oh my God, that's hilarious,
Oh,
dude.
man, you look like a glazed hand.
So I'm going to power through this thought. But yes, I can feel the sweat dripping down my head right now.
Are you bailing?
No, I'm not bailing. I'm going to power through this thought because I don't feel like I'm going to throw up yet. But, dude, I
feel like we have to keep going until you feel better.
No, but I'm gonna finish this thought about nicotine. This is pretty good, right? What's our time at right now?
47 minutes.
All right, cool. Yeah.
You got 15 minutes. We're getting to an hour.
You were to get to. All right, God, you're gonna make me get to an hour, dude.
Yeah, no, this is too good.
All right,
look at him. He's sweating.
I'm
and the more we talk about it,
oh my God,
oh man,
so ridiculous.
You're such a bitch, dude. I love it. This is so good.
Those backwoods fucked me up, dude. All right, so I used to smoke when I was 18. Probably from 17 even. I probably started smoking 16 or 17, and then around maybe 18, I stopped for a little bit. I just quit, and I smoked again when I was 18 to 19 maybe. I stopped, I think, when I was 18 or 19 years old. So I only smoked for like a few years and stopped smoking cigarettes. I wasn't like super addicted. Maybe at the most got to a pack a day. Tried to, at one point I was smoking American Spirits, and I'd smoke like a third of it in the morning, a third of it in the afternoon, like at lunch break, and then a third of it at the end of the day, because you can make an American Spirit last a fucking hour. That's how I thought I was going to quit. And then anyone who's trying to quit, I don't know about hypnosis. I know people like swear by that. But the trick my mother taught me, she goes, whenever you're thinking about smoking, just put it off for 5 minutes. And if you're in 5 minutes, if you want to smoke again, try to put it off another 5 minutes. And it worked. It worked when I was smoking weed. When I did Sober October, I did the same thing. And once you understand what cravings feel like and like addiction, you know how to just be like, all right, this is a craving, and just like kind of let that anxiety pass. So, since quitting smoking cigarettes, I maybe did a little fucking dip here or there. It would always get me a buzz and then a little fucking stomach ache. When I did Sober October, same thing. I cheated. I would roll because I was hanging out with Ben Miller. Shout out Ben Miller. I love you, buddy.
Shout out.
Ben Forrest Miller.
Shout out. 1738.
He would have been my original podcast co-host if we ever started back then. It would have been the best. But
it would have been better than this.
When we were doing open mics, all the comedians would come hang out here for like an hour or so, and we'd just smoke and chill or whatever, and then eventually it would just be like me and Ben hanging out. So he would have like leftover American Spirits that he rolled, and I would just smoke those, and it would get me a little buzz, and it would get me through Sober October. But I would get a little sick too, and so maybe it is the tobacco. I don't know. But about a year and a half ago, my buddy Cheddar came to help me with work in Truro. Shout out Cheddar.
Shout out Truro.
I know you're watching.
You're not gay, Truro.
Nope. You're close. You're right there. You're rubbing elbows.
But it's cool either way. You can be gay. That's the best part about being.
And he had some zins, and he had some flavored zins too, because everyone in Massachusetts knows you can't get flavored Zinnies. So we had some like peppermint or spearmint shits. And I was like, oh, let me try one of those. Fucking, I want to see what these are all about. And it was a 6. It wasn't even a 3. Like, you know, work your way up, dude. But I was like, fuck it. And pretty much the same thing as I was saying here, dude. I maybe 20 minutes I had that thing in my lip, and I was like, dude, I am high. This thing has got me fucked. Like, I was high as a kite. That Zins fuck you up, dude. I was lit. And I kept joking with him. I'm like, bro, I'm fucking high as a kite. And sure enough, another fucking 10 or 20 minutes later, I started getting nauseous. Like, just about as bad as I've ever gotten in my entire life. Like, seasick, nauseous. And it fucked me up for the rest of the day. I was sick. That Zin 6er, dude. Oh my God. It fucking jacked me up. Same thing just happened. I started flop sweat. I was ready to fucking puke. I may have even made myself throw up. I think I did throw up. It was brutal. But that Backwoods basically just did the same thing to me. I'm through it right now. I made it, Jake.
You made it.
I mean, I'm still sweating a little bit, and I'm gonna light this thing back up.
Yeah, what a hero.
Cause dude, we don't have anything else, and I like smoking, and that's the thing.
I got a pack of papers in my pocket.
What?
I have a pack of papers.
Yeah, but we're almost done. I don't have time for you to fucking roll one up and hand me one.
You can do it. Show them how you do it. You were talking shit about my roll.
It's funny. I was like, oh man, I had something I wanted to say, and now but who cares, dude? That was that was good. Oh, I was about to talk about how I'm fucking freezing. I did not have the foresight to think about.
It's you right now.
We opened the windows to vent for smoking, but I'm usually wearing a hoodie. I decided to rock the t-shirt today, and I got no facial hair protecting my cheeks. So now I'm all fucking chill. Dude, I am a little bitch when it comes to cold. I run cold, and so I need it to be warm wherever I go. Springtime, late springtime, I'm in a hoodie. Like, I want to be wearing a hoodie.
Are you one of the lizard people?
I'm about to ash this like it's not even lit. Maybe I am a lizard person, dude. Maybe I'm...
You look like you could be a lizard person.
Oh, no, lizard... Yeah, because lizards are warm-blooded.
No,
and
they're cold-blooded.
If they were cold-blooded, their blood would regulate with the... Oh, their metabolism slows down and they freeze, right?
We're warm-blooded. They're cold-blooded.
I know sharks are cold-blooded. And when you're cold-blooded, your temperature regulates to your environment. Correct?
Yeah.
So why do iguanas freeze on trees when it gets too cold if they're cold-blooded? Wouldn't their blood and temperature just regulate? This is actually a good... Why are you looking it up here? This would be a perfect time to look it up on the internet, and then we could see it on the monitor that I don't have.
They don't want to talk about lizards, dude. They don't want to hear about it. It's
not about what they want. First of all, they're not talking about anything. They're watching us talk about things, and we are talking about it, so why not have the fucking visual reference to accompany it? You don't have to do it now that you're looking up on your phone. Did you find the answer?
That wasn't what I was even looking up. I was looking up something else.
This is such a bad idea.
Yeah. The only thing I put up on the internet screen is the sweating meme, like from Key and Peele.
You put it up there?
Oh, yeah, a couple times.
Oh, okay, I thought I saw you switch.
While you were sweating. Yeah, mind your
that's a bad
fucking
idea.
business, dude.
Just taking one hit of that, I can already feel it start to fucking...
Yeah, you're already sweating again.
That is hilarious. All right, so... Fuck, do we have anything... Oh, wasn't there like... Was there a game where weren't you going to ask me something about dinner?
I asked you earlier about how much... the game was how much did I pay for my DoorDash.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we did the game.
I was going to give you this week's Final Jeopardy, like an actual one, but you probably don't want to do that.
No, we could do that. We need to end. I mean, we need to end, dude.
Yeah, because you already did
dude, I am getting bubble guts right now. I either got to take a poop or I got to take a poopy or I got to throw up. But regardless, that Backwoods affected me in a way.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's visually, you can see it affecting me. I wonder if my color changed. I wonder if we like cut from the beginning of this episode to now, if I'm like green.
Probably.
I'm gonna fart, dude. Oh, I thought that was a gamble. I'm not gonna lie. What are we looking at? Oh, Final Jeopardy?
Yeah, I'm getting you your answer.
You know what's funny? We didn't even talk about two of the things we were going to talk about.
Yeah, I pulled up.
We were like, let's save it for the thing, and then
Yeah. I mean, we could end on that. We don't
I
have
just
to
got sick and sweaty and
Yeah. Let's end
almost
on
threw up.
that.
And then let's end on that. What?
Let's end on fuck the Bills.
Fuck what?
Fuck the Bills, dude. The Bills lost
Oh,
last night.
right,
The
that's
Patriots
right.
are going to the playoffs.
Oh my God, the Bills, the Patriots. Well, we know they're going to the playoffs.
Yeah, but the Bills are frauds.
I knew that in like
And they've
I knew that in like week 7 that we were going to the playoffs.
The Bills are frauds. The Bills are frauds.
The Bills suck.
The
Dude.
Bills
Bills
suck.
have serious issues.
They've never been to the. They haven't been to the Super Bowl since what? 94.
No, this. I'm just so excited.
They didn't win playoff games for like 20 years, and Josh Allen comes back. Josh Allen against Houston last night looked a whole lot like the Josh Allen his rookie year.
I've been saying this about Bills fans. I've been saying this to Bills fans.
Fuck the Bills.
Like, what are you? They've been talking all this shit the last 5 years that they've won the division. You haven't done shit except win the division. You haven't gone to the Super. You haven't even made it to the Super Bowl. Regardless, like, if you've even gone to the Super Bowl, then like whatever.
They went 91, 92, 93,
Oh my
94, and they lost all four of them.
I don't like doing the past because those are old teams. I'm talking about the Bills now. You guys talking shit now. Like, oh, the Patriots are done. Yeah, cool. We had the Cam Newton era. We had our shit years. And I'm just sitting there like, you guys don't understand. Like, good franchises, good organizations, they figure it out. They get good leadership and then they figure it out. Like, that's just how it is. Shit franchises, like the Jets, dude. You guys are just doomed. It's also like I believe in the law of attraction. I think if you have a fan base that's like putting that energy out there, like, you know what I mean? The universe gives you that fucking goodwill. Like, the Jets fan base, as much as they like, oh, Aaron, we got Aaron Rodgers this year. I think the Jets fan base gave him that Achilles injury because they're convinced that they're doomed, so that they put that energy out there, and that's what ends up happening. So anyway, the point is, I'm just sitting here like, dude, we'll be back, dude. You guys are talking all this shit. You really haven't done anything. Like, you're good, but you haven't fucking done anything. And now look. And we're right back on top of not even that, we're dominating the division. And I was like, yeah, but it could come down to the end where we might have a wild card, whatever, how the records play out. But dude, they're a fucking dumpster fire. Josh Allen can't do it all himself. Like, he's Superman, kind of. He really is that gangster, but you fucking need all three phases, and their fucking team sucks.
If you want gambling advice, put $200 on the Bills to win the Super Bowl right now, because this is the lowest they're going to be. But I doubt it's going to happen.
It's great odds.
I bet you right now are good odds to buy them. I bet you they're like plus 1,000 or something.
I did that with the Pacers, dude. I almost hit big on the Pacers in the Knicks series when they lost. I think it was when they lost, so that's when you always get better odds right after they lost, or when they're down a game in a series. So I bet on the Pacers to win the championship in the Knicks series. I think I put $100 on it to win like 3, whatever it was. Oh man, and I came and then watching his name blow his Achilles out was.
I picked the Pacers that night, but I put like a few $100s on Ohio State to win the college football championship last year after they lost to Michigan. And that was pretty sweet.
Jake doesn't just gamble on sports because he's a gambling addict. Jake, surprisingly, you wouldn't know it by looking at him, is a huge sports fan. So that's pretty cool because I'm a huge sports fan. You would know it by looking at me.
You would know it because he's sweating after smoking a Backwoods.
Yeah, dude. Bro, I smoked so much, but I just looked like a total fucking... Like, that was the first time I had ever... Like, you ever handed somebody a fucking joint.
Next week I'm bringing him the Puffco, and he's taking dabs throughout.
Oh, I can handle dabs, dude. We'll do that all day. We're gonna do a mushrooms episode too.
Yeah, and he's gonna be the only one taking mushrooms.
Why, you don't eat them?
Not since the last time, no.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll talk about that next time.
Yeah.
All right, dope. Later. Peace, bitches.
Oh wow, he ended.
I don't know. Well, didn't it feel like I was like, we'll talk about that later, next time, and then you were like, yeah, and then I was
it's
like,
all about it ending abruptly in the moment when it's over.
No, what I should have said is, all right, cool. Well, that was. I need to have like a sign off, like a signature sign off that I say, so that
this is what coming out next week or the week after.
this would shit. Well,
Because
okay.
next week, yeah.
No, next Friday is episode 3.
Yeah.
So this would be the week after that.
I hope you enjoyed your Thanksgiving last week. I hope it was delicious.
Wait, that's weird. Yeah, because we're 2 weeks behind. Yeah, we're 2 weeks behind. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I just had a fucking brain fart. So yeah, so if this
When this comes out, it's going to be into the Bills week. It's either going to be during the bye week or into
did you
Bills
just wish
week.
everybody happy Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I said happy. I hope you enjoyed your Thanksgiving last week.
Oh, right. Smart. I thought you were wishing everyone a happy.
I hope you didn't get stabbed at a Black Friday.
We hope everyone enjoyed their Thanksgiving. We hope the Bills lost again.
Yeah.
We'll see though, but it doesn't even matter, dude. Like the division's ours. So yeah.
Drake might die by the time this comes out. So
Please don't say things like
All right.
that.
I
you
hope
know?
not. Drake May is the best quarterback around.
Drake May.
That's his nickname.
He's one of them for sure.
All right. Let's go.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Peace, bitches.